5 years since Valhalla, 2 since Mirage, and decades of waiting for an Assassin's Creed set in Japan. Finally, that dream becomes a reality with Assassin's Creed Shadows. Does it live up to expectations? Today we'll find out. In this video, we'll analyze everything this game has to offer, from its emotional narrative to its gameplay, including its successes and flaws. Grab your donuts because we're about to begin. The protagonists. Assassin's Creed Shadows introduces us to two unique protagonists. Naoe, an agile and lethal shinobi, and Yasuke, a colossal and powerful samurai. Naoe is the daughter of Fujibayashi Nagato, a shinobi master from the Iga clan, and her story is marked by revenge following the betrayal and death of her father at the hands of Oda Nobunaga. Her journey is not only physical but also emotional, exploring themes such as loss, morality, and redemption. On the other hand, Yasuke, based on a real historical figure, is a samurai of African origin who served Nobunaga. His narrative arc explores themes such as identity, loyalty, and the pursuit of justice. Although they are initially enemies, their paths naturally intertwine, creating a fascinating and nuanced dynamic. What's interesting is that you can't play with just one. Shadows forces you to alternate between both characters depending on the situation. Naoe for stealth and infiltration, and Yasuke for open combat. This duality not only adds depth to the gameplay, but also reinforces the idea that both are essential to the experience. Game mechanics. Stealth in Shadows is sublime. Naoe can crawl, hang from beams, and use tools like smoke bombs and shurikens. However, the enemy AI sometimes ruins the experience, with enemies having an unrealistic intuition that leads them directly to your location. While stealth is satisfying, this behavior can break immersion. As for combat, it's fast and precise, with a focus on perfect parries and dodges. Yasuke shines here, being a destruction machine with his long katana and brute strength. Naoe, although more fragile, can also defend herself with her katana and kusarigama. However, the leveling system can be frustrating. If an enemy outlevels you, they can kill you in seconds, which limits the freedom of exploration. The exploration of the map is a strong point. The map is massive and packed with secrets. From side missions to trials of valor in the mountains, there's plenty to do. The new Explorer system is a great addition, as it forces you to deduce the location of objectives rather than marking everything on the map. This encourages organic exploration, making you feel more immersed in the world. The environments are richly designed with dense forests, rugged mountains, and bustling villages that each tell their own story. Additionally, hidden areas, collectibles, and lore scattered throughout the world create a sense of discovery and reward for those who venture off the beaten path. Whether you're climbing cliffs or navigating through a secret underground passage, there's always something new to find, making exploration a genuinely engaging experience. The narrative. Naoe and Yasuke's story is one of the best in the franchise. With influences from films like Harakiri and The Last Samurai, the narrative is cinematic and full of emotional twists. The relationship between the two protagonists is complex and well-developed, and their individual stories are full of depth. The game delves into themes such as revenge, honor, and redemption. Naoe struggles to find a balance between her thirst for vengeance and her sense of justice, torn between the need to avenge her father's death and the moral implications of her actions. Meanwhile, Yasuke is on a journey to redeem himself for his past, having served Nobunaga, a man responsible for countless atrocities. His internal battle with his past actions and the loyalty he once felt for his master adds depth to his character. Their paths cross in a way that feels organic, with each character's journey influencing and complementing the other. The chemistry between them is palpable, with moments of mutual respect and understanding emerging from their differences. As they navigate through a world steeped in violence and betrayal, both characters are forced to confront their pasts and redefine their sense of honor. This dynamic not only drives the narrative forward, but also highlights the emotional weight of their decisions, making their bond one of the most compelling aspects of the game. The dialogues are rich and the choices you make truly matter. Throughout the game, you are presented with moments where you must decide whether to forgive or kill certain enemies, and these choices add significant moral weight to the story. These decisions aren't just about right or wrong, they force you to confront the complexities of honor, vengeance, and mercy. Each choice you make feels impactful, shaping the progression of the story and influencing the relationships with those around you. Despite this, the narrative remains one of the strongest pillars of Shadows. The emotional depth of the characters, coupled with the weight of the decisions, creates a compelling and immersive story that keeps you engaged from beginning to end. The intertwining of personal struggles with broader themes like loyalty and justice adds layers of complexity, making each moment feel both personal and monumental. The open world of Shadows Feudal Japan is nothing short of breathtaking. The landscapes shift dramatically with the changing seasons, from the delicate pink blossoms of cherry trees in spring to the serene, snow-covered fields in winter. Each region has its own unique charm, with lush forests, bustling villages, and tranquil temples that immerse you in the world's rich cultural backdrop. The dynamic weather system further enhances the realism of the environment, making it feel alive and ever-changing. Whether it's a stormy night or a clear, sunlit day, the world around you feels dynamic, and the passing of time becomes an integral part of the experience. The gradual evolution of the scenery as you travel through it is a visual delight, with each step revealing new details and beauty. Nevertheless, overall, the graphical presentation of Shadows is one of the best in the Assassin's Creed series. The world is not only a feast for the eyes, but a testament to the developers' attention to detail. From the intricate architecture to the flowing rivers, every element feels meticulously crafted to transport you to a vivid, historical Japan. The final verdict. After playing for about 10 hours, Assassin's Creed Shadows has definitely left me with an interesting impression. It's not a perfect title, but it's one of the most refreshing entries in the franchise in quite some time. While some technical issues like frame rate drops in wide areas or an enemy AI that feels a bit too sensitive at times can be annoying, they don't overshadow the overall experience. This is a game that knows what it wants to be and executes it pretty well. The gameplay, though guided by a somewhat restrictive RPG system, has its merits. The balance between stealth and combat is solid, and the transition between Naoe and Yasuke, depending on the context, is one of the smartest design decisions in the game. Stealth, though slightly affected by somewhat inconsistent AI, feels authentic and rewarding when it goes well. Yasuke's combat, on the other hand, is brutal and direct, but sometimes the level difference can become a frustrating obstacle for more casual players. As for the open world, few games in the saga have managed to recreate feudal Japan as impressively as this one. The variety of environments and dynamic weather system really elevate the experience, constantly rewarding the explorer for discovering every corner of the map. However, some areas with visual effects like nighttime rain can feel a bit heavy and break the flow of the game. The narrative is another major strength, with a story that delves into themes of revenge, honor, and redemption. It's a more mature approach than we've seen recently, and while the moral choices are interesting, sometimes the dialogue options feel disconnected from what the characters would actually say. Still, the chemistry between Naoe and Yasuke is well done, making their interactions feel genuine and emotional. Well, if you've made it this far, let me know. Have you played this new title in the series yet? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Rotten Donut for more reviews or exciting stories from the world of video games. See you in the next video!